I'm always talking about a crisis preparedness program rather than a crisis management plan. So what's the difference? So it used to be that smart organizations would take the time to draft a crisis management plan. And that plan would be about this thick and would sit on a shelf, and it would give leadership solace knowing that in the event of a crisis, they could just reach for that plan, pull it out, follow it, and it would guide them through crisis management success. But today, by the time we reach for that plan, it's already too late. The story is already miles ahead of us. Stakeholder expectations and demands are already funneling in, and they're already extremely high. And we're already getting bombarded with rumors, speculation, inquiries, media reports, et cetera, et cetera. So while the act today of developing a crisis management plan still remains to be invaluable, the ultimate goal, the objective needs to be to implement a crisis-ready corporate culture. And in order to do that, we need to look beyond just the plan. We need to establish, develop, and then implement a crisis preparedness program that stretches throughout the entire organization and is embedded into the organization, into the culture of the organization. You have a plan, sure, absolutely, but the goal is to help your team develop the instincts to make smart decisions in the heat of the moment to successfully manage the crisis. Basically, at the onset of a crisis, as leadership, you want to know that your entire team knows exactly what their roles and responsibilities are, what they're meant to do when the company is in crisis mode, what the expectations of different stakeholders, whether internal and or external, are, and how to go about meeting those expectations, and ultimately how to work together and make smart decisions to successfully manage the crisis in real time. Getting to that level of crisis preparedness requires more than just having a plan that sits on a shelf. It requires having a crisis preparedness program that's embedded into the very culture of the organization. I have so many other videos that go deeper into what this program should entail, how to go about doing simulations to really embed this culture and give your team the experience they need to be able to make smart decisions in the heat of the moment. But I really wanted to address what the difference is between a crisis management plan and a crisis preparedness program, and the wonders that it does for the organization as a whole, not just in crisis, but all the time. So there you have it. The difference between a crisis management plan and a crisis preparedness program is pretty big, pretty important, and I hope that this gives you a little bit of food for thought to kind of think through what your plan looks like right now and how that could be even stronger as a program that's embedded into the culture. As always, if you send me your questions and comments, I will answer, and let's continue the conversation, and I may even do another video that addresses your particular question because it's important, and because if you have it, others have it, and I want to help you implement a crisis-ready corporate culture. It is my passion. It is what I do. So send me those questions and comments, and if you don't want to miss the answers, then be sure to subscribe to my channel, because I publish a video like this pretty much every week that aims to help you better implement a crisis-ready corporate culture.